Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new series here on Next Gen. We are on the Xbox Series X doing a career mode Road to Glory. Not something we've done on the channel properly before, so I am super excited for this one. And I asked you guys via a poll to choose between Portsmouth, Bolton, Charlton and Ipswich Town, and convincingly, as you can see on the screen, Portsmouth come out winners, which is a good thing, and I probably think this had a part to play in this, but their ground, Fratton Park, is on the game. So our home games will be played at a real stadium, Fratton Park, based on the real life ground, and I think, yeah, that probably played some part in the voting. But you can see here, domestic success. That's what we're after. That's what the board are obviously expecting as well. Critical expectations there. Obviously, once we take over, we will see what those specific objectives are. But it will be to get back to the glory days. As little as 15 years ago, Portsmouth won the FA Cup and were on top of the top half Premier League side. We're looking to get back there. They've had some great players in their day, great managers. Harry Redknapp, of course, was a very successful manager for Portsmouth. Crouchy, Defoe as a frontline pair. We want to get back to that. We want to bring the buzz back to Fratton Park, and that's what we're going to be looking to do. So drop a like if you're hyped for the series, guys, and let's go. So just to show you what settings we are going to be using for this career mode, we're going to be going on ultimate difficulty, which I know we haven't found too challenging, but I'm going to change some sliders to make it more difficult, so don't worry about that. 4-minute halves, that's always fine for a game of FIFA. There's still loads of action. Pounds, because we're in the UK. Negotiation strictness, this is where it gets a bit interesting. I don't want it to be loose. I don't want it to be easy for us as we go through to be able to sign top quality players and just become the best team in the land, because that's what we're aiming for. But I'll set it to strict, which will make it a little bit harder. I think we're going to lean a lot on the youth scouts and bringing in youth players, because this is going to be, a 3, maybe 4 season at least career mode. So bringing in youngsters and developing them is going to be really satisfying for us and help us to get the best out of a very tight budget to build the best squad going forward. Transfer window is enabled, and obviously international job offers are enabled, although I'm not going to be taking one. I can tell you that now. I will also be making sure that the season starts for real. We will have at least one league game in this episode, regardless of what happens. We'll be getting our campaign underway. Not going to be messing about with the friendlies. I am just going to sim through this. Obviously, the one with the most prize money tends to be the hardest, but in this series, it's not the case. We're going for the European International Cup, and I will be simming those games, but I hope the boys can get the job done to get us a bit of extra dough. First and most important thing to check, what are the expectations? The objectives overview. Reached around 32 of the FA Cup. Okay, obviously being in League 1, we're going to go in at the very first stage. It's not the easiest of tasks, but I think we can do a job here. We are still effectively a big club. Gain automatic promotion, so not necessarily win League 1, but gain automatic promotion. That doesn't mean a playoff place. That's what I'm aiming for, I think subconsciously in my brain, for the first season. Just get a playoff place and then go through it. By that point, obviously, we'll have played through a season. We'll have a good understanding of our team and our best formation, and we should be able to make it up via the playoffs. But automatic promotion is what they want, so we will try to do that. And we're leaning on the youth, which is good here, because they want us to sign at least 3 players younger than 20 years old with potential rating greater than the average overall rating of the players in their current position. Interesting. Okay, within 2 seasons, sign 2 youth players. No problem, we're going to get that done. Get 25 games with at least 1 goal scored this season. If we don't do that, we can kiss promotion goodbye, so we will definitely be doing that. Sign 1 crucial first team player assigned to a midfielder or forward position. That's an interesting one. So they want a midfielder or a forward that's going to be a crucial first team player. Continental success, obviously we're not in Europe. And yeah, sell 2 players and sign 1 important player to replace them. Finish the season without any unspent transfer budget. So spend the dollar, get it done, is what they're telling me. I like this. First up, look at the Youth Academy report. Based on the initial analysis, Lewis Norris, in particular, great name, Lewis Norris, is in particular outstanding ability and the potential to become a world-class footballer. Oh, look, we've got a new subscriber. Thank you very much. And he's a young man, and we believe he has a very bright future at the club. Lewis Norris. Should we take a little peek? Let's take a little peek. Obviously, we can put him on a development plan, but we've got Aaron Gannon here. 15-year-old. Yeah, you don't look too bad either. Left-footed goalkeeper. 6'1". Fair enough. Murad Sati. Now, he looks very good. He looks extremely good. Centre-back, right-back, all CDM, so he's versatile as well. Algerian, 17 years old. Okay. Bruno Barrera. Also looks like he could be quite handy. But Lewis Norris, this is the guy to focus on. Centre mid or cam. Have a look at what else he's got in there. Very quick for a centre mid or a cam. 97 aggression. Oh, wow. Very strong as well. He's got a bit of everything, isn't he? I mean, technically, he doesn't look that great. But physically, he looks like a beast. And he's only 16 years old. But the technical stuff we can coach. We can put him on a development plan to sort those things out. I probably will do. And then we have Gaspar Barreau. 93 potential there. Currently, 48 rated. He's just 17 years old, the French guy. Yeah, a lot of work to be done with him to reach that potential, but it can be done. It can be done. And then Daniel Svoboda, who can play right mid, left wing, cam, and left mid from the Czech Republic. He looks decent too. Developing strongly in the technical areas, but will need some work. But he has a 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. What did Norris have? 4-star, 4-star. I think Norris, they're right. Norris is the guy we need to focus on here. Put him on a development plan, shall we? Get that done straight away. Don't know what we're going to do for him. Should we make him box to box? I don't know whether we want to improve those kind of stats. Box to box or a ball winning midfielder. Now, we said it was technical that he needed to work on, didn't we? So let's look at the cam. Look at the cam. What's that going to... Agility, vision, attacking positioning, long shots, ball control and dribbling. Yeah, they're the kind of stats that we want to see improve. Physical was fine. So if I put him on that cam, it's only going to take 2 weeks. I'll put him on that cam development plan. Right, now looking at the squad, and Pompey fans, and those of you that voted for Pompey, this is where you're going to help me out. My knowledge of the Pompey team is not amazing at all. It is not amazing. I'm going to be looking to play the 4-4-2. I've established that straight away. But just going through the squad here to see what we've got in each position. We've got Craig McGillivray. If not, we'll just call him Craigie. Typical Scottish nickname anyway. Anyone that watches Kevin Bridges. Craigie in goal. That would be nice. He's the main keeper. And then we've got Alex Bass as a backup. Just 22 as well, Alex Bass. So he can be a backup keeper for some time. Or we could see him, progress into the first team goalkeeper that we know. We've got Taylor Seymour and Duncan Turnbull as well. Probably going to let their contracts expire. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a fan of having 4 goalkeepers at the club. We've got Lee Brown at left back. Sorry, he's our best rated left back. 29 years old now, so he's not going to be around for too much longer, but can do a job. And we've got Cameron Pring, who's a left back, left wing back, that will be back up to that position. A couple of youngsters as well, whose contracts are also expiring. So what we might do is let these contracts expire and bring in our own youth prospects to develop. Let me know your thoughts on that. And then we've got Jack Watmo, or Watmuff. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think it might be Watmo. I don't know. Jack at centre-back. He's only 23. His contract's expiring, but he's rated 66 overall, which is decent at this level. So I will be looking to tie him down for a longer contract. We've got Sean Raggett as well. Rasmus Nikolaisen and Paul Downing. Decent depth here at centre-back. I'm happy with that. 4 good centre-backs at the club, all within a similar rating. So there's not like one standout one and then 3 average ones. They're all very similar, all capable of doing a job at this level. Obviously, Nikolaisen is on loan, so he will be going back, which means when that loan ends, we'll be looking to have a replacement in already, because 4 centre-backs is a good number to have at the club. We've got Callum Johnson at right-back, and then Hajing Noga as a backup right-back, and James Bolton as well. Probably... Hadji, no, we're going to let him go, probably, Hadji, because, again, we've got 2 decent right-backs here in Callum Johnson and James Bolton, so I don't need a 3rd right-back. Then we've got Tom Taylor, Pompey captain. Contract is expiring. We will get that sorted, don't you worry. He will be remaining with us. Ben Close, also a CDM. 2 CDMs there. They will probably be our starting midfield pairing, if I'm being really honest with you. Straight from the off with a 4-4-2 formation. Naylor and Close in midfield. Got Ronan Curtis that can play wide on the left. Very, very good player. And you can see his tag here is that he has that special something, which is really cool. Michael Jacobs as well. Also a very good player. Those 2 can battle it out, but I think Curtis will just get the nod in terms of the starting 11. Then we've got Bryn Morris. And is that Bryn or Brian? Bryn Morris. Andy Cannon. That can play sort of centrally as well. But like I said, Close and Naylor are probably going to have those spots nailed down. Andy Cannon, a bit more of an attacking midfielder than the others, who are naturally more defensive-minded. Then wide on the right, we've got Ryan Williams, and we've got Marcus Harness. Harness probably getting a nod, or definitely getting a nod in terms of ratings, but Ryan Williams can do a decent job as well, even though he does have a man bun. No disrespect to anyone with a man bun, so I just don't know football as a man bun. That's what we say. Then John Marquis up top with Ellis Harrison, and we've got young Alfie Stanley there as well. So you can see why they want me to get another striker in. We've got 2 good options. If we're going to be playing a 4-4-2, we certainly need another striker option, don't we? Alfie Stanley not ready at this stage to offer anything probably competitive from a first team standpoint. So definitely, Marquise and Harrison are going to be a decent front pairing. no doubt about it. And especially John Marquise will score goals at this level. So yeah, striker is what we need. If there's any targets that you know about, League 2, League 1, you let me know. We can go in for them. Woo! I actually think Ryan Williams can do a job up front. Maybe we put him on a development plan. Let's see if that would work. Have a look at his stats. I know he's relatively quick at this level. So what would happen if I put him on a cheeky striker plan? Not a bloody lot. Not a bloody lot. Look at the ETA for that one. Look, 526 weeks if you want to make him yeah, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We can make him a right winger, no problem, but impact would be minimal. Also forgot to mention Jordi Hawula. Just missed him on that list. He can play as a backup striker. So he can be that third option that we need at the moment until cover comes in. But primarily he's a wide player. And he will be used as such. But yeah, can be there. Can be done. Now, youth. We're going to rely on the youth scout. I've told you this already. We've got one here, Billy Hurst. But I am going to sign a second one. Is there any five? There is a 5-star available. But look at the price. We cannot get close to it. Tommy Watkins. We've got a budget of 1.8 mil. He's 3.6. So, yeah. Won't be able to get Tommy Watkins in. But what we will be able to do is get this Greek guy, Matthias Zindelis, who is 3-star, which is okay for now, to go out and help us find some other talent. We're going to spend almost $250,000 on bringing him in. And we're going to send both of these out. You can see Billy Hurst has better judgment but less experience. We're going to send both of these out locally. So we're going to keep it within the region. We're going to send one to England on a 9-month duration. Looking for technically gifted players, first of all, because I think if they've got that technical level, that technical ability, down at this level, we can improve their physicality through training a lot easier, I believe. So I'm going to send them out looking for technically gifted players. That's Billy Hurst sorted. And then Matthias Zindelis, I am going to send him out. Oh, no, we're not going there. We're going to keep it within the region. And I might send him either Scotland or Ireland. I'm actually going to send him... Sorry, we'll send him to Scotland. I was going to send him to Ireland, but we'll send him to Scotland to look for players with... I don't want physically strong. I want attackers. We want a young attacker to come in. So I'm going to send him out there. Another 9 months thing. We've spent a bit of the budget, but that's okay. We should reap the rewards later in this series from these. So they're both out on their missions. Transfer offers come in, and it's a big one from Darmstadt for Andy Cannon. However, I am not open, and the fact that this is the first episode, and I can't ask you guys for your opinion because I'm obviously just going to plough through and record it. I'm not open, I don't think, to selling Andy Cannon at this time. He will have a role to play. Might not be in a starting 11, but he will be a first-team regular as such. So even though that offer is pretty tasty and pretty decent, I'm going to be rejecting it. I don't want to sell players immediately. Let me know if you think that was the wrong decision. Now, we're playing Pau FC. We're not playing, we're simming Pau FC. And I changed my mind. I said Close and Naylor would be the starting midfield pairing. It's actually going to be Cannon and Naylor in a 4-4-2. I know Cannon would probably suit the cam roll a little bit more, but I think he can do a job there. So we are going to quick sim this game, see if the boys can get anything done. That's the starting 11 that I would line up if our first league game was like right now. So let me know your thoughts. Hopefully the boys can get some goals and some confidence under their belt in pre-season. And Harrison has got us a 1-0 victory in our first game, which is absolutely superb. Gives us a good chance of going through the group and getting some extra dollar as we've got off to a winning start. But I'll be simming the rest of the friendlies. I'll be doing the training. If obviously play those drills, once I've done that and got good ratings on all of them, I can then sim them to make sure the guys are developing as quickly as possible. Obviously match sharpness and fitness and morale and all of those things will be a factor this season down in League 1 for sure. So for the second game against Valerenga Football, great name, absolutely love it. Made a few changes. Close has come in, Nicolaison's come in, Pring's come in, Jacob's come in. It's going to be Harrison up top with Harness for this one, hoping for another victory. Just see what these guys can do. Can they deliver another win for the Pompey? Yes, they can. And yeah, we've got goals all over the gaff there. Who scored the first goal? It's Close, 12 minutes into this game, coming in for his start. Kamara equalised 23 minutes in. And then Jacobs, who come in on the left. And Harness, 4 minutes from time added to our victory. Harness getting a chance up top and taking it, evidently. And I'm glad we got through, because Callum Johnson's got a 2-game ban for being sent off in a friendly, which I didn't think was a thing, but apparently it is. Final game now of the group stage. We're already through, So I don't want to mess about though. I want to continue this winning run. These wins are giving us confidence, lads. Here we go then for the final game. Made a couple more changes. Obviously, Bolton coming in at right back. It's going to be Nicolaisen and Raggett at the centre-back pairing. Close keeps his place after the goal in the previous game. Curtis back in on the left. Harness can play, but on the right-hand side this time. And Harrison and Marquise can be the strikers. Can we make it 3 from 3, lads? That would be really cool. Oh, I've done the interactive sim. Hoi! Don't want to be doing that. Don't want to be doing that. Can we just quick sim this to the result? No, I don't think we can. All right, fine. I'll wait. I'll be patient. Weren't able to make it 3 from 3, guys. 3 minutes from time. 3 minutes from time. We conceded. There were some changes made by that point, though. So, yeah, I don't know. We're still through. We're still through, which is great. So immediately, look, £405,000 into the budget, which is essentially paid for our youth scouting system. Happy about that. So look at that. Lewis Norris now 62 rated, ready to be an attacking midfielder. I'm not sure whether we want to use him there or not, but that development plan has worked wonders, and his stats, his technical stats particularly, are on the up. He can change his position. There we go. There we go. Done. He's now a cam. And being a cam will actually enable it, because he's not playing at the moment. He's not playing. So being a cam will actually enable us to put him on the advanced playmaker development plan, which will only take 2 weeks. But you can see the improvement. It will drastically improve his weak foot, as well as all the passing attributes. We know he was technically not the best, but physically good. So now we've switched him to a cam. We can put him on this, and he will improve no end. Guaranteed. And another ETA of just 2 weeks before we see his rating, you know, shoot up. So it's time for the semi-final for the boys to go out and do a job against a team playing a 5-3-2 formation in Rodez. McGillivray comes back in, so does Watmo, Nicolaisen. Obviously, Johnson still suspended, but Williams will move to the right. Harness and Marquis up top. Cannon comes back in central midfield as well. Please get the win, lads. Do us proud. Yes, boys. We're 2-1. We're into the final of the pre-season competition. Brown and Marquis with the goals. And that's another $500,000, over $500,000 added to the budget. Callum Johnson has now served his suspension as well, which is absolutely great. He can come back in for that final. And then Shanghai have put in a big bid for Jack. And yeah, like I said to you, he's 23. He's 66 rated already. He's going to be around at Pompey for a while. There is no way I am accepting that offer. That's been straight up rejected, even though it was big. Here we are in the final, taking on the squad that beat us in the group stage. Will revenge be sweet? Let's quick sim it. Can we get our hands on a pre-season trophy? No, we've lost on pens, lads. Naylor and Raggett missing from the penalty spot. Oh, disastrous, lads. Disastrous. We've lost 5-4 on penalties. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's pre-season. We done all right. We done all right. The board are buzzing. The board are buzzing. And that's all that matters here. Right? Let's make the board happy. Make the fans happy. We can do big things. I'm going to show you the calendar because we've got a very, very tough start, as you know, to the season. We're going to get this game done today. The transfer window is obviously open, but I don't expect too much in terms of ins and outs. I haven't identified any targets. That's where I want you guys to come in because it doesn't shut, of course, until the end of August. So we've got plenty of time to negotiate for some players. But Charlton at home, not an easy game. Then Sunderland away. Then we've got a cup game. And then Hull at home. Very, very difficult start to the campaign. Will they just clear off? This club are trying to absolutely raid us. It's a second bid they've put in. It's a second bid where they can be told to do one. Big offer, decent offer. They're not trying to undercut us. But stop coming in for our players, man. Oh, wow, he's a wanted man, is old Jack at the back. Jack at the back. I love that. Get out. Bid rejected. Interesting offer here for Ryan Williams, but again, like I said, I'm not interested in selling everybody until you guys have had some sort of input. Pompey fans, who should we get rid of? And who are your favourite players? That's what I need to know. On the eve of the opening game then.
We'll start taking questions now.
Portsmouth versus Charlton. Press conference. Portsmouth fans have been enjoying what they've been seeing from the team in pre-season. Can you expect more of the same? And how is the atmosphere around the club? It's buzzing, mate. We are absolutely buzzing. Happy with what I've got here. This is a talented group of players. We're trying to improve every day. Let's say this is a talented group of players. Been working really hard, and the boys have surprised me. Portsmouth are one of several teams who think they can get promoted. Is it going to be competitive? Are we good enough to go up? Are we good enough to go up? We'll be there or thereabouts. It's like a confident answer, isn't it? We'll be up there, lads. We'll be up there. Many people expected Portsmouth to be more active in the transfer window. We will be. We're just doing our business late with input from you guys. Will that change before deadline day? I'll only sign players who are right for us. Got a very well-balanced team here, and in the spirit of the dressing room, I'll only sign players who are ready to buy into what we are trying to achieve. So now the league business gets underway. Ryan Williams saying he wants to start. I'm saying, mate, I'll give it some thought, but I'm not bowing down to player demands. We've got another youth squad update here. And you know what? Aaron Gannon looking decent. I might bring him in, you know. Should we put him on a development plan? Let's get that done. Improve his reflexes and his diving. Yeah, that's what we want to improve. Go on, mate. It's only going to take 6 weeks. Let's get you on that development plan. We've got Murad Sassi as well. Already looking very good as well. 3-star, 3-star. Keep our eye on these boys. I don't want them to be poached from anywhere else. Bruno Barrera, we're not gonna worry about. I might actually release him. Yeah, let's get him out. Yeah, we don't want him. We don't want him. And then Lewis Norris, as we know, we are looking after. We're working on his weak foot and his technical attributes already, trying to get him up to 63. We've got Gaspar Barreo as well. Looking very good. And Daniel Svoboda. Keeping our eye on. Not as excited about him, I'll be really honest. And then we've got the first report from Billy Hurst, who of course we sent out to England. He's found Lewis Welsh, Marcus Morton, Lucas Lambert, Jesse Berry. Great name, Jesse Berry. He looks pretty good, to be fair. He looks pretty good. Good balance, good agility. Left-footed. Okay. And then Jensen Butler. Nah, done. Not with Jensen Butler. But we'll leave them. But Jesse Berry. Sounds like it should be on the bake-off, doesn't it? Someone to keep an eye on. Here we go then, boys. Nothing more exciting than the season opener here at Fratton Park, taking on Charlton Athletic. Our League One campaign starts here. Turned off commentary as well, because you guys want that turned off. And I'm going to show you, I've stolen some sliders, because we know that Ultimate on its own, not quite good enough. Doesn't provide quite enough of a realistic challenge. So I've stolen some from Ches, as he's doing his own road to glory in League One. So hopefully they will work well for us. But I'm pleased to be at home on the opening day. See a glimpse of the starting 11 there. But let me show you for real what the starting 11 is. So let me show you the current slider settings that we'll be using. On Ultimate, making changes to the CPU difficulty, putting shot error down to 38, pass error down to 15. I have robbed these from Chesnoid. They seem to work for him. He's doing his own road to glory, so they should work for me too. Goalkeeper ability up to 60. Line height, defensive line height down to 30 to stop it being so easy to hit them on the counter-attack. And first touch control error down to 35. So this should be a tough test. I've never played on Ultimate with sliders before on FIFA 21, especially on Next Gen. This is my first taste of Next Gen gameplay in a career mode sense. So I might get absolutely battered. I don't know. But we're at home here to Charlton. Let me show you first the starting 11 for both sides. If we go to the player ratings, you'll see it here. 4-4-2. I've gone with Raggett and Watmo at the back. Brown and Johnson. Johnson back in after serving his pre-season suspension. Curtis on the left. Williams starting on the right with Cannon Naylor in midfield. Harrison and Marquise up top. For Charlton, it's a 4-3-3. Defensive 4-3-3 formation. But yeah, it's all about starting with a bang here. Although Charlton, not the easiest of opposition. You know, they only come down again last season from the Championship. So this will be a very, very tough game. But I want to start with a win. First look at the new broadcast camera here on Next Gen as well. Let me know what you think. I usually play on telly broadcast, which is a bit more zoomed in than this. I find this one a bit too zoomed out for my liking. But I'll leave it on it for a minute, just so you guys can get a feel for it and get a chance to see it. And if it doesn't work, I will be changing it straight back. Because one thing for me, when you're used to a camera, if you've played FIFA for a long time like I have, then you get really used to judging distances and stuff. I find it really difficult to tell like the pace on the ball there. You see, how close was that defender really to intercepting that? I don't know. Right, I'm changing back. I find it tough already. That's better. That's my baby. This is where we're at. Let's see what we can do here in this season opener against Charlton. Good ball through. We've got defending to do here. Come on, Jack. Jack at the back. Done well. Done very well. We're looking to break here. I don't want to just lump it forward. I want to be a good football inside here. Looking for Marquise. Go on, boy. Pierce is with you. Marquise could go all the way on his own here. Tight angle. He's got a man at the back stick. I've gone for the shot. It's parried out. Maybe I should have just fizzed that in to the back stick. But Raggett has done wonders here. Curtis. Looking to feed it into Harrison. Harrison turns. Goes for the finesse. It's blocked. He's strong at the back. That's a great ball. Williams for Charlton. Nice little back heel. Purrington crosses it. Wee, what are you trying to head it from there? You could have brought that down. You had so much time, which is a bit of a worry for me. I'm not going to lie to you. Let's just clear the ball. Get it forward. Come on, we need these Pompey fans on our side here. Help us clear our lines. Corner comes in. It's headed away. Matthew's going to pick it up here for Charlton. Oh, done me. Absolutely done me. Marquise is back there defending. Trying to be strong. Defenders a unit, boys. Defenders a unit. Hopefully the 4-4-2 will be good enough for us. It's like the traditional English formation, isn't it? There was a time when every team played the 4-4-2. It's kind of very well balanced, but let me know if you think there's a formation which we could play that would improve our ability. Cross comes in. Needs to be dealt with at the back stick. Everybody missed it. And Williams is just going to hook this down the line. And Marquise is going to get that. It's a decent first touch. He tries to get away from the defender, but doesn't have the pace. Good interception. Go on, Cannon. You've got to be stronger and quicker there, bro. We're going to have a lot of time on the ball in this game. It's going to be very scrappy. And it's scrappy here. Our Charlton have got through. It's a decent save from Craigie. Go on, boy. That was a mess. That was a mess. Got to be dealt with there better from Johnson. See some of the new animations as well. Players pulling up their socks, adjusting their captain's armband, shouting at their teammates to get into position. They're all new next-gen animations. Other than that, no major changes to the game. It does feel a little smoother. It looks a little better from where I'm sitting as well. Chance for Charlton. What a save. Flag stayed down. That should have been 1-0 there. Living dangerously in this first half. Can we send him? Can we send him? What a ball. Oh, he's offside. Good header. Good winner as well. Can we win the second? Yes, we can. Go on, Harrison. Go on, run at him. You've got bugger all support. Marquise is there. Knocks it to Cannon. Cannon through to Harrison. Harrison, can he finish just before half-time? Would be a great time to score straight at the goalkeeper. Chances for both sides here in this first half, and somehow it ends all square. Come on, lads. Very, very even contest so far. We had the earliest chance and the latest chance, but Charlton did have a couple of gilt-edge opportunities of their own. So we need to be up for this. We need to be up for this. Here's Curtis. Go on, mate. Bit of magic from you wouldn't go amiss. Plays it into Marquise, who finds Harrison again. Marquise goes on. Marquise goes on. Keeper comes out. We lift it over him. And it's 1-0 Pompey. Marquise with the first goal of this series, celebrating here in front of those fans here at Fratton Park, which erupts. Although the roar didn't last too long, did it? Come on, lads. Get behind us. That is a brilliant bit of play. The finish, though, absolutely exquisite from Marquise. Now the fans begin to sing. That is absolutely superb. If we can hold this, it would be a phenomenal victory on the opening day. Like I said, Charlton only just recently come back down after a season last season in the season last year in the championship. So this would be a big win to kickstart our campaign. He's tried to turn me there, but Jack's done wonders. Corner to defend, though. Corner to defend. Ball comes in. It's a high one. Need to get under it. Header comes in. Sails over. That's fine. Let's get the score update. Hull have taken the lead against Sunderland. Massive game there on the opening day at the KCOM Stadium. Oh, look at this defending. A bit of ring-a-ring-rosies going on. Oh, that's brilliantly done from Naylor. Nice bit of skill as well to get himself out of trouble. I'm just going to whack this clear. Please ignore my lockdown haircut as well, by the way. I desperately need a trim. Shaved the beard off yesterday, and I don't like that either. This is a nightmare. Charlton coming forward. I'm talking about trims and beards. Well done, boys. Let's get the ball out. Give it back to him. There we go. What are we going to do here? No messing. Just go long. Work off that. Big header from Marquis. Love that. Ball is played in. Harrison. Nice turn. Cannon. Can he switch it? Tried to. It's headed down. We've lost possession. That's poor. Defending to be done. Defending to be done. Perfectly timed slide tackle. I love that. I love that. Go on in, Cannon. Come on in, Cannon. Let's go. Harrison's going. Harrison's been found. Marquise is going again. Could he grab a second? Could he put the game to bed here? Can he finish? Yes, he can. Pompey 2, Charlton 0. This is the dream. This is a dream start to the season for John Marquis as well. He's grabbed his second. Harrison with the assist. Look at it. He just took it onto his right and then whipped it back across goal. Brilliant finish. Now the fans are getting right behind us. What a start to the campaign. Golden boot. Give it to him already. Give it to him already. We're making the double change. Williams to be replaced by Harness. Cannon replaced by Close, who we know is the more defensive-minded midfielder of the two. So just going for a bit of stability here. We've still got 15 to go. This is by no means over as a contest, but we've defended well so far, especially in this second half. We've been much better. We looked a bit shaky in the first, but we're getting to grips with things, he says. But yeah, we're looking solid. We're looking good for the victory. Pin the ball out wide. Here is Harness. Marquis on a hat-trick, and he's made that run. He's made that run in behind. Can he beat the keeper to the ball? No. Amos just got there first. Alton coming forward here. Defend, lads. Brilliantly done from Brown. Knocks it inside. It's a bit risky, but you know what? We're feeling pretty confident. Feeling pretty confident in possession. Just ping it to the left. Here we go. A super start to the campaign for us here. Any kind of win, I don't care how scrappy it was, would have been a top start. The fact that we're 2 goals up, looked like we were about to keep a clean sheet. All going really well. Marquis has been outstanding in front of goal. Let me lay that off. Close. Go on, boy. Oh, good save. Can we put the icing on the cake with a third goal from a corner here? It's come out to Harness. Go on, touch. And strike. Oh! That was close. Come on, ref. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. I want that clean sheet, please, boys. A good ball in. Headed away. Good defending. Get it clear. Ref. That's time. Thank you very much. Those fans are up on their feet, clapping us off. Just a bit underwhelming. Finished Portsmouth 2, Charlton 0, and that is a fantastic start. An absolutely fantastic start to our League One campaign here. 3 points. We're off the mark. Thanks to that man, John Marquis. 2 goals. 2 goals. First victory as Portsmouth manager. How happy are you with what I saw? I am absolutely buzzing with that performance. Exceeded expectations. It was all about 100% effort. The team can grow. We'll keep working. I'm going to say the team can grow. That was the start of our campaign, and we showed that we mean business. We'll only get better. Headlines today were all about Marquis' stunning performances. 2 goals. What are your thoughts on your star man? He was incredible. Can I say that? Capped a good team display. I couldn't have asked for more. Let's say he capped a good team display. Because he put the icing on the cake at the end of those moves, didn't he? Put the finishing touch on it. Up against Charlton, it was a hard game to call. It was. Must be delighted with the win. Was I always confident that we would come out on top? We defended really well, and that gave us the platform. Every single one of the lads was committed to their job. That's the best. That's the best. We could have looked after the ball a bit better at times, but we won the 50-50s. We won our man battles and did the job. And that is where we're going to end episode 1 of this Road to Glory career mode, guys. Burton Albion leading the way. Crewe, Ipswich, MK Dons also getting victories along with ourselves, Hull and Swindon Town. A few draws around the league, through a few draws. Not sure who our main rivals are going to be in terms of promotion. Maybe Peterborough, maybe Doncaster, Ipswich. You know, I'm not really sure. Hull City for sure will be up there, or expecting to be up there. Maybe Sunderland, but they got off to a poor start themselves. So be interesting to see how this series pans out. We're currently in 5th, which is one of the promotion playoff places. So hopefully we won't go any lower than that. Won't go any lower. Stay in the top 6 all season, but we'll see how it goes, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, drop me tips, tricks, transfer targets, tactics, who the Portsmouth players and fans, you know, which ones they love, which ones they want to see get rid of, who's rumoured to leave. I'm going to need your support and help on this. Drop a like if you enjoyed that first episode. I cannot wait to bring you more of this, and I will see you in episode 2.